question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. My man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Come on, girl, the gate's open now. You can press on.
What the hell are those things?
By the flames. That explains the heat. Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Well, this is no good. I was hoping to get out of it.
So, you learn anything useful?
Only that a blade should be durable.
All the cook said was that he needs too heavy and they do his shop.
So we're no better off than when we start. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his... That can't be right. No. We must be...
No doubt you're right. I have to make a start soon. I can't...
Agreed.
Right. I've been trained. The trouble is, it's meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge...
Is there no one else you can turn to?
The other apprentice is no better. A merchant. A favourite of Forge Master Lubor's. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
The finest fabric!
Take a sniff, good sir. Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Made from the stoutest.
There he is.
Oh shit!
I was hoping we'd be seen. The baths grow more bearable.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this.
Not what I expect.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I've burdened you with my worries enough already. Right. It's high time I got back.
The juiciest meat from greens.
It would make a
My
fine-
carpets have
Is it true what I'm hearing?
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
Who do you think those soldiers?
Straight home now.
Lord Cook has finally made his move.
Yes. I expect that's what...
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but...
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell. That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
The limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly. So...
Well, this is no good. I was hoping to get out of this.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The finest fabric!
The most fragrant herbs and...
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Plates and pots!
Hanging lanterns, keep it up.
Are you looking for something in particular? Here you are.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Seven needs.
Sweet incense. What wax candles? Silver platters.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Needed.
Juiciest meat from greens.
Yes,
My carpets have pride of place.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching, that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for. That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalamil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but Sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalimil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava: know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your...
I will. What would you do?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalimil, meaning...
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
How may I help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts? Hasn't been delivered yet, I'm afraid. Come again. I may have more for you.
Back, are ya? What's saying for you, dear? Should last you a good while.
And?
Sid's going to find Cooker.
Who's this blue blood? One of Sid's
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Well, this... It's no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little while.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia. Time to fight. Right. Time to fight. Well, Clive, looks like you're ready for your sword. Ugh. shell.
Well, this is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little while.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
My carpets have
Take a sniff, good sir. Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Plates and pots!
Hanging lanterns! Keep it up!
Well, we can make our way back to the...
Good day, my lord. Here you are.